HTML files has this problem. It's called cache. Cache means they will get to cache it, like save a local option. So what I usually do is I'll just hold Control, hold Shift, and hold arrow. If you hold Control, Shift, and arrow, you should be able to clear the cache, which is anything it has stored in the past. You should be able to clear it and give you a new version. But still, this is not the case. So it simply means we're doing the wrong thing, or we're editing the wrong place. I'm going to come here and inspect again. Okay, this is it. I'm going to copy this link again. So it seems we're editing the wrong thing because I'm not seeing it. Ctrl V. Show me where you are. Okay, it turned out that we're really editing the wrong thing. Like this one is mobile menu header. Then we'll have, what is it called again? Like this one has only one logo here. You can even see it's almost identical with what is here. Nav, logo, image, and all that. So nav, logo, image. This is what we would have edited. So what we modified, I think it's still a logo somewhere, which is still the same logo, but probably positioned somewhere. We'll figure out that one later. So I'm going to use post LAND9JA, and I'm going to upload it now. It takes like 2 seconds to upload. It's done already by now. Okay, so I think I should be seeing the LAND9JA logo at this point. Chineke. Okay, it's kind of big, and that is basically because their own logo, they actually set a width and a height, which is it, they set it how they want it to be structured. But our own now, there is no width and height. So what we'll do is, what I will just do now is to do Ctrl Z, and I'm doing Ctrl Z, so I will undo the changes I made. The essence of undoing it is so I can see the aspect ratio, which is their own logo. What was the width and height? And then I will now use it for my own. So let me inspect. For instance, I've inspected this, right? If I inspect it, I would go to, that is how you do it. Okay, no, you keep your cursor here, inspect and keep your cursor there. 40 times 45. So this simply means the width is 40, the height is 45. Now I don't know if LAND9JA logo will be able to, blend well on that aspect ratio, but there's no harm in trying. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to Ctrl Y, which means redo. That means after I undoed, this was an error. After I undoed my changes, got the aspect ratio, I've reduced back to what it was before, so I can modify. So on this image, I'm going to go to width, and I'm going to set it to 40, which is like the other one. I'm going to height, and I'm going to set it to 45. So I have width as 40, and I have height as 45. Okay, I'll be with you in a minute. Okay, sorry for the short break. We're back. Okay, so we have width as 40, height as 45. Just what we saw. So right now I'm going to be uploading within 2 seconds. It's already uploaded. So let's just go back and refresh our page. Also right here we have thank you. We have it here. But now I don't know if this is what it's going to be. Okay, so it turned out that, like we guessed at the beginning, they have that of mobile and that of computer. So this one happens to be that of mobile. Now there is a whole big problem, and I'll tell you where the whole big problem is. We missed a whole lot of details at the beginning. But instead of disturbing myself with trying to figure out this one and trying to do lots of this thing, I think I could just go to that template and use their own template to figure it out. The only thing is, most of these companies, they encrypt their template, so they would obviously not want you to see the codes behind it. Okay, this one had no issues. Okay, fine. So looking at this template now, this one was called, no, this one is for mobile phone, right? So in order for me to go to computer, I would have to detach my inspect element. No, still not helping matters. I'm coming. Sorry about this. I would have to set this to responsive. Okay, now it's responsive. Ah, God. So now it's responsive. I would. I'm really, really sorry about this. So now it's responsive. I'm trying to right click. I'm trying to right click. Well, it's not letting me right click. Okay, I'm able to right click now. I don't know how people still call me on without shit dude calls. Like without shit. I've shouted over and over. Like, that's typical Nigeria. You block them now, they rush to call you names. But you tell them don't call me without shit in the call. Okay, so I think the problem we're having right now, let's zoom in and zoom out. Yeah, so it says, hey, I'm trying to get this aspect ratio. I don't know what's wrong with my whole. I'm trying to get the aspect ratio of this stuff, but instead it's giving me, the aspect ratio of everything. So this is the image I want. Thank you. It's still showing us 40 times 46. Okay, so in other words, we could have still used that same one we used on mobile for here. Okay, so let's refresh. That this is for mobile, right? We could have this is for PC, right? We could have still used the same thing. So if I'm to make my moves, I'll just copy this width and height. Okay, and I'll look for where I have icons because that's what I use in saving our file icons. I'm going to look for ah icon.png just to make it easier for me. Fantastic. Now I'm going to come here. This was the first one we copied, if you guys can remember. Like we changed it from that logo to our own logo. So this is it. But I noticed that they both use 46 instead of 45. So I'm going to go to 46 here. 46. Automatically it's gonna save. So I'm going to upload it. So we have updated the logos, and this time around, it's time for us to refresh the page. Let's see if it's gonna fit in very well. I don't think it does fit in well for me. So I think what I would simply do is I think I would like to do times is 40 45. 40 50% of 40 is 60. 50% of 45. Or let's just say 46 because that would be a more round figure. So 100% of 45 is extra 45. Okay, let's say 46. It's extra 46. 46 plus 47 is 92. Okay, so take it back. We're doing 46 divided by 23. 23. That's I'm gonna be doing 69. 69 and 60. So I'm gonna come here. I'm increasing by 50% of what this is. If I didn't send this right now, it will cause us issue. Okay, so 60 by 69. Okay, we're gonna have the file save and let's upload. I think it's uploading. Let me refresh again and see. I'm expecting a better change. Thank you. I think I'll go with this one. I'll go with this one. But now my problem is this LAND9JA is now okay. Like look at theirs. They have the find house here, and this find house links up straight here. And look at our own. Look at our own. Doesn't really matter for me. Yeah, doesn't really matter for me. Okay, so the next thing I want us to do is to what are we doing next again? This icon, you can see this is showing find icon. It's not showing us our LAND9JA. So if you recall clearly, we still have another LAND9JA logo. So I'm going to go to this location and I'm going to change this to icon 2. And why I'm changing this to icon 2 is I want to replace this find house logo here. I want to change it to our own. So they're usually called favy icon. So I'm going to be changing this favy icon to icon 2. But the thing is they usually have a what is it called again? A dimension. It's usually 128 by 128 and like it should actually be a ICO file, but I've learned that even if you use a PNG or a JPEG, it's still gonna go well. So I'm not gonna go create a special ICO file or a special JPEG file. I'll just use it the way it is. So since we're gonna be using the icon too often, we would have issues. Okay, fantastic. What is fantastic? I'm not seeing the logo here. It's not coming up. Chineke, I think. Okay, let me go back and see what might be wrong. And this sizes is the one I don't understand right now. Images X that icon. No, I think this might be where my problem is coming from. I'm going to take this one off. I'm going to take sizes off. Although normally should be that size. Yeah. Then we're going to contact our SEO guy. I think I'll drop his number here in case you would want to optimize your website with SEO. His name is Victor. He's the best SEO guy I can ever think of. He's gonna give us the keywords that would make us number one. But the keywords alone don't really make you number one. You still have to put extra effort and all that. But Vic does a good job at that. So I'm trying to. This whole thing is not working. I'm not seeing the logo, but I think it's because we added images now. So real. I'm not seeing any. Like I'm expecting it to work, but it's not working. Okay, let me see. It seems the art image is a JPEG, right? No, the icon 2 is actually a PNG file, not JPEG. So why is it not going? Okay, so this is the essence of the tutorial. We get to figure out things together. Let's see if we can find anything like convert PNG to ICO. Okay, so let's see if we can have someone help us do this. Where do we upload? Okay, click here, upload from desktop, LAND9JA, main files, HTML files, images, icon 2, which is what we're working on. And I want you to convert this to ICO. Yeah, this is it. I want you to convert it to ICO. And is this an advert? Okay, download this icon. Okay, so let's wait a bit. It should download by now. Let me cancel this one. Okay, good. It has downloaded it. This is it's the ICO file. Show in folder. So I'm going to copy this ICO. Wait oh. ICO file should be one download. No, download this icon. No, I want to convert it to ICO. I want to convert it to ICO. It's only converted. It doesn't resize. It should resize it now. Okay. This file, the way this file is too heavy. Convert to ICO. Don't you guys resize? So let's start with resizing it to 128 by 128, right? That is what it was. I'm going to use Ctrl Z total, so we'll just get back to what it used to be. Ctrl Y. Let me leave it here. This side. Then let's head back to say resize PNG. I think I can actually do this with my own computer. I think Windows have this what is it called again? Windows have this way of resizing things, so I could have just done this. Okay, so I want to